Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Little Ring Lamb, and today I have a book review on Kyle vs. Leila Battle for the Cyberdomes by Stuart and this is an ebook for review, so I don't have a physical copy to show you guys, but the link will be down in the description box, so you guys can read the book online if you want. Anyway, I'm going to get into the review, but before I get into it, I'm not going to spoil this book because I wouldn't recommend a book I was going to spoil it. And I rate my books in 5 different categories: plot, characters, cover, suspense, and overall in terms of reading again very soon. 5 out of 5, not so soon, 1 out of 5. But this time I'm not doing cover because usually when I look on bookstore websites or something, the cover looks very different in real life. So I don't like to rate the cover by looking on it online. So I'm just going to skip over that portion and do the 4 other categories. And I will give you guys a brief overview of the synopsis of Kyle vs. Leila Battle for the Cyberdomes. So basically the thing that really pulled me in, I think this was a review quote on the synopsis, and it basically said if you like number 4, the by Pittacus Lore, Gone by Michael Grant series, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, and Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, if you like those kind of series, this is a good book for you. And I haven't read Gone, Harry Potter, or I'm Number 4, but I'm Number 4 and Gone are 2 series that I really want to read, so that really intrigued me because that kind of book. And I've read Twilight, which I did quite enjoy. But yeah, so that really pulled me into reading the synopsis, and basically we start off with a boy named Kyle, and he's currently immobile. He in an accident, he gets in an accident with his parents, and he is in a wheelchair, so he has no use of his legs. And that's where we start off with him, and we meet his best friend Ollie, and basically something occurs. This man, Dr. John Primlet, I think that's how his name goes. He has quite a long name, I think. Dr. John Primlet basically comes in and helps. I got my names mixed up and I don't have my agenda. It helps Kyle get back to life, but in return, Kyle and Ollie go to this base called the Dictoriate. I think that's how you pronounce it. And basically, it's like, kind of to me, it's kind of like the police, paramedics, and firefighters. It's kind of like a rescue squad. That's how I'm trying to say, but they train and stuff. And basically something's going on with these things with the Cyberdomes, which we don't really know much about, but you learn later on. So I'm going to get into it. Sorry that was a very broken synopsis. I just finished reading the book, so I still have all the names buzzing around in my head. Anyway, I'll get on to plot. Plot I give a 4 out of 5. I really do appreciate the world Stuart Wilson made. It's actually a really cool world. Usually in books, like dystopians, especially when they have very complex worlds, they usually give you most of the facts at the beginning about how the world works. But this world was very vague at the beginning, but you get as you move through the book, you move more into the mindset of the world. And I really did like the world. I found it very interesting. Along with the plot came some really good messages, which I really liked. And I really liked how the characters came upon things. The only complaints I'd have are at the beginning. Sometimes it was a little hard to get into the world because the world is so... obviously getting into a newer world, you have so many parts of it, and this one was a little vague, so I was a little lost at how it was going at the beginning. But I really did enjoy the world that I was in. Yeah, I don't really have much complaints besides that. I really liked the journey the characters went on. I found it very interesting how it was kind of mysterious because you didn't know a lot about this world, but every chapter you get a little bit closer to knowing more and more. Characters, I give 5 out of 5. I absolutely loved the characters. The 2 main characters, Kyle and Ollie, are best friends, and they really reminded me of Looking for Alaska by John Green. They remind me of his 2 main characters, Pudge and the Colonial. They're a roommate relationship. It really reminded me of that, which I really did enjoy. I love all the slang they use. It's really funny, and it's just corny slang. That's what I'd call it, and I really like that. It actually made it more personable, I found. And yeah, I really liked all the characters. I don't have any complaints about the characters. I found it interesting. There was some supernatural characters, such as zombies and vampires. That's it. And yeah. Suspense, because we're skipping cover. Suspense, I give a 4.5 out of 5. I really did like the suspenses. It moved pretty quick, so you had to keep you couldn't, sometimes when you read, you are concentrating really heavily and then you kind of glaze over it but still concentrating. But I found you had to keep concentrating really hard because you didn't want to miss a single thing, because you're unlocking like one of the Cyberdomes, essentially. And I found that really interesting. This took me a while to read just because I was reading on a computer and not a hard copy because I can't stare at the computer screen for long, but I really wanted to read it when I put it down, so it was pretty suspenseful. It moves pretty quick, which I do appreciate because sometimes when books move slower, I get kind of veer off. But yeah, overall I give this book a 4 out of 5. I definitely read this again soon. The sequel definitely sounds interesting. I forget what it is called, but it's on the last page of the ebook, so you can check out the name. I just lost it. And yeah, it was a really good book. Like, you definitely read this again and like discover new stuff that you may have like forgotten about and stuff like that. It was definitely a long book full of intricate stuff that unlocked the mystery of this world. And usually I'm not a big reader of sci-fi. If you watch my channel, you know I read a lot of contemporary books. So for me, reading this sci-fi and really liking it, I think I'm going to give the Losers in Space book by John Barnes another try because I really did enjoy the sci-fi, and maybe I'll start branching out to that like that genre, because this one was really interesting and I really liked this book actually. It was really good. Anyway, you guys should check out. I'll put the link down in the down bar. You should check out the book if you're interested. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.